Yo, what's up, friends? Buckle up, because today we are diving into the drama-rama of friendships. Yeah, you heard right. Friends, supposedly the peanut butter to your jelly, the avocado to your toast, well, you get it. But sometimes, spoiler alert, that peanut butter is actually Marmite. Plot twist alert. Okay, maybe Marmite isn't that bad, but you get the vibe. We're talking about fake friends. Those mythical creatures who seem amazing at first glance, like that limited edition sneaker drop, but then, bam! Turns out they're knockoffs from that sketchy website your cousin told you about. Seriously though, we all dream of that epic squad goals level, right? Think Avengers, but less saving the world and more, saving each other from awkward encounters with crushes. But truth bomb. Sometimes those squad goals turn into straight-up horror movies. Think less Mean Girls dance routine and more Mean Girls everything else. Ever felt like you're laughing along with your friends, but inside you're low-key wondering if they're actually practicing their shade-throwing skills just for you? It's the worst. So in this episode, we're going full FBI mode on friendship fails. We're talking how to spot a fake friend from like a mile away. And trust me, in friendship land, that mile can feel like the distance between Earth and Pluto when you're stuck with the wrong crew. Let's get real. Now, first things first, let's break it down. What even is the difference between a friendship that's basically sunshine and rainbows and one that's, well, more like a dumpster fire in slow motion? It's not always obvious, right? Sometimes a real friend has a bad day. Everyone does. But when is it just a bad day and when is it a full-on toxic friend alert? Let me spill the tea. Okay, in a healthy friendship, you can be yourself, like full-on, no filter, dance in your pajamas at 3 a.m. level yourself. You can actually talk to each other, like for real, not just about TikTok trends, though those are important too, obviously. You're hyped for each other's wins, even if they're bigger than yours, and you're there to catch each other when life throws a curveball the size of Jupiter. Respect is key, like knowing when to back off, listening when they vent, and not stealing their fries without asking. Major betrayal, by the way. Healthy friendships are basically your personal cheerleading squad, your comfy hoodies on a bad day, okay, I'll stop with the metaphors. Point is, they make you feel good. Like you just drank a supersized smoothie packed with all the good vibes. But then, there's the dark side. Toxic friendships. Just the word makes me cringe. Imagine a friendship where talking is like pulling teeth, except the teeth are made of barbed wire. Yeah, painful. Communication is usually a one-way street, with them doing all the talking about themselves, obviously. Support? Please. It's more like support with strings attached, like they'll help you with your homework, but only if you let them copy your answers later. They couldn't care less about your feelings unless it's about their feelings. Boundaries are like invisible to them, they just steamroll right over them. And gossip? Honey, they're running a gossip factory, and you might just be the main product. Honestly, these friendships are soul-sucking. They leave you feeling like you just ran a marathon, backwards, uphill, in flip-flops. And your self-esteem, don't even get me started. It'll be lower than your phone battery after a day of scrolling TikTok. All right, so you're nodding along, maybe even side-eyeing a few friends in your head right now. Don't worry, we've all been there. But how do you actually spot these friendship vampires before they drain your energy dry? Think of it like this. Fake friends are like those cheap headphones you buy at the gas station. They look okay for a hot second, but then the sound is tinny, they break after a week, and you're just left with regret. Here's the tea on the biggest red flags. Consider this your fake friend early warning system. First up, we got the disappearing act masters. These friends are all about the party, the good times, the Insta-worthy moments. But the second life throws you a lemon, or like a whole lemon tree, poof, they vanish faster than free pizza at a school event. Need someone to vent to about that epic test fail? Crickets. Boyfriend drama making you want to scream into a pillow? Good luck, you're on your own. These are basically fair weather friends. Sunshine and rainbows only, please. Storm clouds? Nope, not interested. They're like that summer fling that ghosts you the second school starts. Cold. Then prepare yourselves for the one-uppers. Everything is a competition with these people. You got a B+ on that killer essay? Oh, they got an A++ and the teacher asked them for advice. You finally scored those sold-out concert tickets? They got backstage passes and hung out with the band. It's exhausting just being around them. And you know what's worse? Their constant need to be the best makes you feel, well, not good enough. Like you're constantly being compared to a highlight reel while they're conveniently forgetting to mention their blooper reel. It's a marathon you never signed up for. And guess what? You're always in last place in their minds. And who can forget the legendary Gossipmonger? These are the friends who are sweeter than honey to your face. Oh my God, you look amazing. But the second you blink, they're whispering about your outfit choices and your questionable dance moves behind your back. They thrive on drama, stir the pot faster than your grandma making Sunday gravy, and can turn your whole squad against you before you even figure out what you had for breakfast. They're like walking, talking tabloid magazines, except the stories are about you. Run. Just run. Next up, we have the emotional vampire. Ever hang out with someone and leave feeling more drained than your phone battery after a TikTok marathon? Yeah, that's them. They unload all their problems, their drama, their existential crises onto you without even a tiny, "Hey, how are you doing?" thrown your way. It's always me, and your feelings? Optional. They're like emotional black holes, sucking in all your energy and leaving you feeling like you need a week-long nap. It's not friendship, it's therapy, and you're not getting paid for overtime. Speaking of feelings getting ignored, meet the boundary breaker. These friends have zero respect for your personal bubble. They borrow your stuff, and by borrow, I mean never return, overshare your deepest secrets like they're announcing the lunch menu, or pressure you into doing stuff you're totally not cool with. It's like they think your boundaries are just suggestions. Nope. Your boundaries are like security systems, and they're casually trying to hack into them without your permission. Major red flag, people. Then there's the oh-so-charming user. This friend only crawls out of the woodwork when they need something. Need help with that killer science project? Suddenly, they're your bestie, offering to buy you pizza and everything. But when you need a shoulder to cry on, a ride to the mall, or just someone to watch Netflix with on a Friday night? Busy, sorry. These friendships are basically one-sided transactions. You're the ATM, they're withdrawing all the good stuff, and you're left with, well, an empty account and a seriously used feeling. Last but definitely not least in our rogues gallery, we have the criticizer. They are the masters of backhanded compliments and constant judgment. They're always offering advice on your clothes, your music taste, your life choices, basically everything that makes you you. They try to disguise it as constructive criticism, but let's be real, it just feels like a non-stop negativity shower. Real friends lift you up, hype you up, tell you your questionable outfit actually rocks, sometimes. They don't give you a running commentary on everything you're doing wrong. Unless you ask, of course, and even then, it's with love, not judgment. So, why do people turn into these fake friend monsters in the first place? Deep down, it usually boils down to their own junk. Insecurity, being super self-absorbed, maybe even full-blown narcissism. They might be using the friendship to boost their own ego, climb the popularity ladder, or just avoid dealing with their own issues. It's sad, but knowing the why doesn't make dealing with it any less annoying, right? Okay, let's talk about mean girls in real life. Remember Regina George and her reign of terror in perfectly pink outfits? While the movie is hilarious, it actually highlights something real called relational aggression. Basically, relational aggression is sneaky bullying. Imagine this. You're feeling yourself in a new outfit, walk into school with your head held high, ready to slay the day. But then your friend gives you that shady eye roll and whispers, "Nice try." Your other friends giggle, and suddenly your confidence deflates faster than a punctured bouncy castle. Boom, relational aggression in action. Relational aggression is basically using friendships and relationships to mess with people. It's the sneaky stuff, leaving people out on purpose, spreading rumors like wildfire, using peer pressure like a weapon, even cyberbullying disguised as jokes. And this kind of thing can seriously mess with your head, your mental health, your self-esteem, all the good stuff. If you're dealing with this, it's not just drama, it's serious. Talk to someone you trust, a parent, a cool teacher, a counselor, anyone who's got your back. Seriously, don't try to tough it out alone. That's like trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops. Possible? Technically. Smart? Absolutely not. Wow, that was a lot to unpack about fake friends, right? But knowing is half the battle. In the next episode, coming soon, we are flipping the script and diving into how to actually deal with friendship drama and build those amazing supportive squads we all deserve. So stick around, you won't want to miss it. And hey, if you found this video helpful, or even just a little bit relatable, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow so we can keep bringing you more real talk. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe so you don't miss part 2 and all our future episodes.